Good morning. Maria Mellano here from Bloom a Life You Love with Angela Marie, doing our weekly soul guidance for blooming reading.
Good morning. Okay, for this week, it's nice. This is we're landing more into, the early part of the year, set intentions, create what we want. I pulled
Oh,
affirm.
you know what else? I'm sorry to interrupt. It's Martin Luther King Day, the week of January 17th.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's perfect for I Have a Dream.
Oh, perfect. Oh my gosh. I love it
Yeah.
too. I just got goosebumps.
I love that. And so for the first card I pulled is affirm. It's create your own affirmations. Think of words or phrases that inspire you and write them down.
Love it.
So this is intention setting, more intention setting. And then I, of course, pulled dream work. And with that, I pulled get a new story.
Get a new story.
Yeah. So
Release the old story, right?
Yeah. And start to, tell the new story. And then moving further into that, I got, to get into the work, look at the bigger picture and listen for the signs. So it's time for shifting our aspirations toward, I guess, a more defined version of where we want to go. But it starts with, to get that definition, we want to look at the big picture. We want to hear it all, see it all, look for signs that come through for us, and then start to narrow down our focus and then work on that new story. So say in the past you were one to say, I don't know, I don't like animals, which who would say that, but I don't like animals. And then you start to befriend, a neighborhood cat that comes through and it becomes, very close to you. And it teaches you, we're not all alike, right? Let's open up your heart, get rid of that story and start to discover, what animals can offer, right? That's what I mean by just shifting. If you always have a decision on how you are, what you like, who you're with and all that, there's no room there for opening up for new experience and for really some wondrous experiences that could come through if you're listening and if you're looking at that bigger picture. So I like that. It's not just set intentions, but it's shift the whole paradigm and then see what comes through for that as far as your intentions go.
Yeah. And it makes me think as well about how important it is that we feel into the new way of being as a cause for manifesting that new way of being. And so it's like something that we may not necessarily align with or think that we like, per se, like you were saying, the example of animals, but like you said, who would say that?
Who would ever?
I know. Yeah. But let's take something like setting boundaries, which can create a lot of angst and anxiety for people. And we can work with that feeling of angst and anxiety by actually embracing a story of, I like setting boundaries because it allows me to create inner peace in my life. And then we cultivate that feeling associated with inner peace in our lives that come from boundaries. And so we change the way we feel in relationship to that story.
Perfect.
I was thinking about. So beautiful. So let's just take a moment to take in the reading, which I always find so helpful, and just pause and take a deep breath in. Just invite everybody to feel into a new way of being from an old way of being, an old story, releasing it and feel into the new way of being in connection to it. And then choosing a word that anchors that intention for you. And so it is. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. And bye for now.